as the ball in the center circle, and everybody getting their last-minute instructions, and so we get ready to go. And the ball is up, and the tap's controlled by Tiospa Zina. Coming up with it in the backcourt, Jalissa Max will set the offense out front here against Roncalli. Man-on-man pressure. Ewart comes out and puts pressure on Max. Now the ball will come right wing for Persephone Eastman. She'll give it off to Fidelity Eastman at the top of the key, and she'll let fly with a three. That one way off the mark long, and the rebound, though, grabbed by Luda Christensen inside. Tiospa Zina will maintain possession. It comes right side to Fidelity Eastman. There's a little set play underneath. They get it down low to Persephone Eastman. Her shot is rejected, and the loose ball picked up by Ewart, but then she's going to turn it over, getting it swatted away. And the ball will come in the backcourt to Ewart. She'll bring the ball up the floor, and Tiospa Zina will match up in man-on-man defense as well. Grace Imberry over on the right side beyond the three-point line gives it top of the key to Haley Klein. Now left side is Ewart. She'll take it up and in and lay it in with the left hand, and Roncalli jumps out to a 2-0 lead. Cavaliers will pick up defense at midcourt as Jalissa Max will bring the ball up for the Wambadi. Ewart will meet her at the top of the key behind the back dribble for Max. She'll bring a free throw line. Now we'll pass it back out front for Persephone Eastman. She'll work it down low on the block. Luda Christensen right side tries to bring it back to the left. Kind of lost her dribble, got it back and threw it up. Missed the shot. Didn't exactly get out the needle to test the exact pressure, but Paul Roselle now apparently happy, and so he'll give the new game ball back to Mona Jackson. They'll work it underneath. Quick inbound shot up and no good by the Wambadi. Jackson will follow it back up with a miss, and Vogel with the rebound will pull it in. She'll get rid of it to Ewart. Double teamed in the backcourt, and Ewart will try to break the pressure herself. Ewart now will get through it, and there's a reaching foul as Jamie brings it. You can't expect one person to beat four with the dribble only, and that's kind of what the Cavaliers look to do now. Straight up man pressure. Max will pressure Ewart as she brings it across the timeline. Jamie Ewart out front will give it right side for Imberry. Now down low, wide open. Vogel underneath, puts it up and misses a shot at point-blank range, but gets 6:13 to play here first quarter. First shot on the way from the line, up and good. Team. Vogel in the act, shooting. Second foul up and long, no good off the back iron. Rebound grab by Luda Christensen, and she'll give it off to Jalissa Mack. Here's a long pass up the floor to Fidelity Eastman. She'll crank up a three, won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Haley Klein. She'll try to bring it right side. Double team, passes out of it to Ewart. Now Jamie will try to dump it off to Vogel. Ball knocked away by Fidelity Eastman out of bounds of the basket from the baseline. Grace Imberry will find Vogel on the inbounds pass, and she was there. Second turnover of the night for Roncalli. And so Tiospa Zina back the other way. Jalissa Max left of the key will weave her way through a couple defenders. Now kicks it out front. Here's a long three from Persephone Eastman. It won't go. Rebound grabbed by Vogel. That's Grace Imberry. She'll bring it up the floor, tries to dump it off to Vogel. Again, kind of a 2-3 zone setup here on the inbound by the Wambadi. Inbounding, Vogel will find Haley Klein middle of the lane. She'll work it out to Megan Stryer out front. Stryer stops free throw line. Now we'll find Klein cutting to the basket. Shot up and left short, no good. Followed by Vogel is up and short, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Tiospa Zina. Jalissa Max will let the traffic clear and bring it back the other way. Max brings it free throw line and will back it off. Keeps it alive. Ewart on her defensively. Now they'll get rid of it to Persephone Eastman on the right wing. Eastman looking down low. Nothing there. Goes to Max between the circles. Now left side for Fidelity Eastman. Out top it comes. Here's a shot from just inside the three-point line from Luda Christensen, and she puts that one up and in. First make of the night for Tiospa Zina, and it's a 3-2 Roncalli lead. Ewart in the backcourt getting a double team, and will pass out of it to Imberry, still well shy of the timeline. Here's a pass up the floor, wide open. Vogel will find Stryer filling the lane, and the shot up and in. Tiospa Zina really was all in, trying to force the trap on their end of the floor, and Roncalli had a 2-on-none break at the other end once they got past the pressure. 5-2 Cavs. Penetrating, Max will drive to the basket, tries to dump it off and throws it away instead, as Grace Imberry will come up with the loose basketball. Imberry will bring it across the timeline with the dribble, takes it down low to Vogel on the right block. Shot again won't go, but it's 15 to play first quarter. And the first of two shots in and this one is up and short, no good. Rebound batted around, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. Mona Jackson and Grace Hoop. And the inbound pass will come out top to Stryer. And Stryer's going to take a little hop before she gets the dribblers. Inbounds pass for the Wapiti to Jalissa Max. And again, Ewart will meet her at the timeline with the defense. Pass come right side to Fidelity Eastman. Long cross-court pass will go off to Mona Jackson over on the left wing. Jackson brings it free throw line, now dumps it left for Jalissa Max on the perimeter. Max beyond the three-point line, uses upper dribble, goes high post, and inside they try to get it to Haley Shepard. She had it and then gets tied up by Klein, and the loose ball ripped away. Cavaliers come away with it. Ewart will take it in. We'll dump it off to Vogel, now out to Imberry. Three-shot on the way. Three-pointer, up and missed from the left wing, and the backside rebound cleared away by Max. Max up the floor will try to lob it underneath, and they'll throw it away instead. Persephone Eastman not looking for it, and Ewart came up with the basketball. And now, and Tiospa Zina will back out of the full court press. Ewart will bring it up across the line uncontested. Now we'll give it off on the right side for Imberry. Imberry goes to Klein. She'll let fly from three. Rims in and out. No good. Halfway down and pop back out. And the rebound cleared away by the Wapiti. Long baseball pass down the floor, and Roy Teasy. And Jackson looking in against his own pressure off the inbound. Pass will come left side to Persephone Eastman. She'll take it to the basket, and a driving shot to the hole, up off the glass and in. Teasy back within a point at 5-4. In the backcourt is Ewart, and she's going to draw a foul. Jackson, somebody back out of the full court pressure, and Ewart will bring it across, gives it off left wing for Klein. Klein between the circles to Stryer. Now right side back off to Jamie Ewart. Ewart goes top of the key. Imberry thought about the three. Now we'll put it on the floor, takes it all the way in. Had the ball stripped away, but she'll get it back, gives it to Stryer, who drives in, and as she penetrates the lane, Spazina. Grace Imberry will inbound right side to Ewart. She'll take it to the basket, puts up a little 10-footer. It is long, no good. Rebound grabbed, and here's a long cross-court pass, and Stryer will get up and knock it away out of bounds as Shepard has a seat. Wapiti will put the ball in play. Jalissa Max will take it into the lane, dumps it down low to Luda Christensen, and she'll get the shot up and in from the right side, and Tiospa Zina has their first lead of the ball game now, 6-5, 2:10 to play in the first period. Right side Imberry with the basketball. We'll find Klein cutting through underneath, and a nice feed to Haley Klein, who puts it up and good for her first points of the night, and Roncalli will get the lead back now, 7-6. Jalissa Max up the middle of the floor will bring it right of the key, and now we'll give it on the wing for Mona Jackson. Jackson works it down low. Pass comes out top to Persephone Eastman. Left side to Jackson on the wing. Now here's a long cross-court pass. Three-point shot on the way. Up and missed by Fidelity Eastman. Loose ball grabbed underneath by Cassie Combe for the Cavs. Combe will give it off to Imberry with a minute and a half to play here first quarter. They'll shuttle the ball off to Jamie Ewart near the center circle. Ewart with the dribble, brings it right, and now throws it away. Imberry cutting out, and the pass went inside. And Tiospa Zina now will work it down low. Right side Fidelity Eastman on the baseline will dribble out. 10-footer from the right wing is up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Leah Whip for the Cavaliers. And a timeout called by Derek Larson here with 1:08 to go. And so Grace Imberry will bring the ball up here uncontested. Tiospa Zina will match up man-on-man at midcourt. Ball will come free throw line to, well, that was a new face in the game for Roncalli, and loses the basketball. Taking it away was Fidelity. Second free throw is perfect. And a substitution now in for Tiospa Zina. Kylie Deutsch, a 5'5" 8th grader, will check in for the Wapiti. Will get pressure there, gives it off to Leah Whip. She'll dump it down low for Combe, and she will 2 seconds left to play in the quarter, and a 1-point lead. Jalissa Max will handle the point, brings it across the timeline, goes left side for Deutsch. Now out top of the key to Fidelity Eastman. Right side pass to Christensen. Now to Max between the circles, has a little trouble with the pass. Gets it back. Will go left side to Persephone Eastman. And the ball out front is going to be thrown away. Christensen not looking for it. Ewart will pick up the loose basketball. Will drive, has the pass off, knocked away, but getting it back. Kennedy Lorenz will recover and will get the shot up and good. 10 seconds to go. Roncalli up 9-8. Jalissa Max across the line will bring it right side. 4 seconds to go. Penetrates, and a whistle on the ball and gets called for a double dribble. Cavs get it back. back. Kennedy Lorenz will put the ball inbound to Leah Whip. And Tiospa Zina will match up man-on-man. Right side Combe on the wing. Tries to get rid of it in the pass. And the front end of the 1-and-1 here on the way is up and long. No good. Cavs just 1 of 5 from the line. Rebound run down by Fidelity Eastman. And Tiospa Zina will bring the ball back the other way. Eastman across the timeline will let fly. And that one almost hits the shot clock on top of the bankboard, but it does bounce back out, and Tiospa Zina will keep it and try to get it into the corner. Jamie Ewart will bring the ball up uncontested. Max will meet her at the top of the key defensively. Ewart looking to the left, and now will take it left, brings it all the way down into the corner, keeps the dribble alive, will give it off to Klein. Now inlet pass goes to Combe. She'll work it right side to Lorenz, and she tries to kick it back out on the wing and throws it away. Nobody there. Lorenz and Roncalli hangs on to the 1-point lead here. 45 seconds into the second quarter. Jalissa Max will bring the ball across the timeline for Tiospa Zina, and we'll give it left side for Eastman. Ball comes on the wing for Luda Christensen. Now back out front. The Wambady work it right side to Max on the perimeter. Max, right of the key, will split defenders with the dribble. Now will dish left side. Persephone Eastman brings it all the way to the foul line. She'll throw up a prayer, hoping to get a whistle. Didn't. Second shot up and no good. Third shot up and in for Bethany Robertson, who hung with it and gets the shot to go. 2 points off the bench, and Tiospa Zina back on top, 10-9. Ewart goes left side for Klein. Now Imberry between the circles will give it right side to Ewart. Top of the key, Stryer thought about the three. Now will drive. Has the ball tipped as she penetrates. Knocked out of bounds, but they're going to say last touched by Tiospa Zina. For the kicked it out of bounds, and so Tiospa Zina will get the ball back. And Jalissa Max will bring the ball the other way here for the Wambady. She'll drive again, throws up a prayer, hoping to get a whistle. Didn't. Rebound knocked around loose, and again right there, Bethany Robertson will follow it up and in. Robertson, a couple of quick baskets inside. Tiospa Zina has their biggest lead of the ball game, 12-9. Ewart across the timeline will bring it left wing for Klein. Down low to Vogel. Pass too much for her to handle. Off of her hands, out of bounds. And Luda Christensen will run down the loose ball. Gives it off to Jalissa Max. And the Wambady will set it back up offensively. Left side, Fidelity Eastman will drive and will have the ball knocked away. Luda Christensen will pick it up. Gives it to Persephone out front. Now back right side to Max. Max with the ball, brings it free throw line. A little high-low give and go underneath to Bethany Robertson, and she'll put it up and in. And Bethany Robertson has really been hurting the Tiospa Zina on a 6-0 run here to start the second quarter. They lead Roncalli 14-9, 5:30 to play first half. Jamie Ewart will bring Roncalli across the timeline. Ewart will give the ball right wing to Grace Imberry. Imberry comes top of the key to Klein. Now left side to Ewart. She'll find it underneath to Grace Imberry, cutting to the basket. Her shot up and Cavs on the board second quarter. And the first free throw is up and good. Turn the ball over 4 times here in the first couple minutes. Second free throw up and banked in. It'll count. And the Cavaliers cut the deficit to 3, 14-11. Jalissa Max the other way. Ewart will pick her up near the center circle. Max with the dribble will give it right side to Fidelity Eastman. She'll put the ball down, nearly carried it. Now we'll shovel it back off in the corner. And here's a 3-point shot up from Max. It won't go. Rebound grabbed by Grace Imberry underneath. Tiospa Zina really stays after the basketball, even off a missed shot. They'll try to keep pressure on. Imberry dribbles out of it. We'll bring it to Klein, top of the key. Now left side here, Stryer with time, sets up for the 3-ball and nails it. Megan Stryer hits the first 3 of the night for either team, and that'll knot the game at 14 apiece. 4:40 to play first half. Jalissa Max across the line. We'll give it left side to Eastman. That's Persephone. She'll work it across right side to Luda Christensen. Now to Fidelity Eastman. Left side 3-ball on the way up and just off the mark, no good. Rebound again, grabbed by Imberry underneath. She'll dribble through traffic, and here's a blocking foul run since they called the timeout. Front end of the 1-and-1 up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Bethany Robertson. for the Wambady. She'll give it to Max, who brings it across the timeline right side. Max dribbles to the wing, will get a screen, foul line. Now a little high-low pass for Robertson and Haley Klein. Jackson right of the timeline or right of the basket, excuse me, will get it in play to Jalissa Max. Max gets a screen, brings it top of the key, will back up, launches a three. That one off the back iron, up and no good. Rebound grab by Klein. She'll give it off to Ewert. 2-on-2 break. Ewert left side will go to the basket and has the ball stripped away on the way up by Max. And it will put it in play left of the basket. The Cavs work it out top to Stryer. She'll bring it free throw line. Now dumps it off to Klein. She'll let fly from three. That one up and off the mark short. Rebound, though, followed back up, in and out. Halfway down for Abby Vogel, and it rimmed back out. Cavaliers maintain possession. Stryer will give it right side to Klein. Now back to Stryer between the circles. She'll give it off to Grace Himberry, who will drive, go strong to the basket. And a foul is going to be called. Tiospa Zina wanted a travel call. Himberry had 14 apiece your score. First one off the back iron. Himberry is up and off the back rim. No good. And Tiospa Zina muffed it. They'll inbound right of the basket. Grace Himberry will put it in play. Right side, Ewert will let fly from three. This one is up and short. Rebound by Vogel, though. Or excuse me, by Himberry. She'll work it down low to Vogel. Little turnaround from the right block. Hook shot up and in. Abby Vogel gets position on the block, turns and puts it up and body shot timeout. And Jalissa Max now will bring the ball the other way for the Wambady. Max will give it right side to Mona Jackson on the perimeter. She'll dribble along. Now we'll pass it back out front for Persephone Eastman. Brings it all the way down baseline. Drives, puts up a little 10-foot runner and left it short. No good. Rebound by the Cavaliers. Grace Himberry the other way. We'll bring it to the right wing. And we'll back it off now to Klein out front. Left side, Stryer wide open from three. And this one's off the mark. No good. Rebound battled for Vogel. Knocks it loose and will give it off to Jamie Ewert, who puts it up and in. Great hustle by Abby Vogel in there to scrap for that rebound. Off the missed three by Stryer. 18-14. Cavs back on top now by 4. That actually is their biggest lead of the night. Here's Max driving to the other end. Splits through. Puts up a shot. No good. Ewert comes away with the loose ball. 2-on-2. Ewert will drive it off and leave it to Klein. Her shot is up and short. No good. Max, the rebound, will cover it up. And now lets traffic clear and we'll bring it back the other way. Max across the timeline will give it right to Persephone Eastman. Top of the key for Mona Jackson. Jackson dribbles free throw line, dumps it left for Jalissa Max. Max now will give it off to Haley Shepard. Shepard looks low, nothing there. They'll work it back out front to the guards. They'll get it in the hands of Max, and the shot clock down to 8 here. Right side pass given to Persephone Eastman. She tries to dump it in, and the ball knocked away, and it's scooped up by Abby Vogel. They'll leave the ball back now to Grace Himberry with 1:45 to play in the half. Right side, Stryer. Cavs on a 9-0 run here to open up this 4-point lead. Now here's Ewert driving through in traffic again. Comes through three bodies, puts it up in the Valley of the Giants and knocks it down and good. Ewert a little 8-footer. 6 points here on the night, and it's a 2014 Roncalli lead. Jalissa Max gives it right to Eastman. That's Persephone Eastman on the wing. Down low on the block. Good position by Bethany Robertson. Her shot is up and no good, but she gets the rebound back, follows the first points to break the run here for Roncalli. Free throw now for Robertson, up and in. She was scoring for TZ here in this second quarter. 20-17, Cavs by 3. Ewert will bring Roncalli back across the timeline. Ewert will give it left side for Klein. Leaves it off to Whip, top of the key now, right side to Jamie Ewert. Down low, Klein cutting underneath. Will get the pass and will put it up and good. Well-run play. The back screen opens up Haley Klein, and she puts it up in traffic for 2. 4 points on the night for Klein. Max the other way now with 50 seconds to go. Free throw line left. We'll give it off to Robertson. Excuse me, that's Shepard. Her shot no good, but she will be fouled. And Shepard will get the ball back for the second of 2 foul shots, trying to cut the deficit back down to 3. Shot on the way is off the back iron, no good. Grace Himberry the rebound, and she'll get it off to Ewert. 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Ewert left side keeps the dribble alive. We'll give it off to Lorenz on the perimeter. Now inside they'll work it to Abby Vogel. Inside have gotten themselves into some foul trouble. Vogel's free throw up and no good. Struggling at the line tonight here. 1 of 5 in the first half. Tiospa Zina will bring in junior. Second free throw for Vogel is up and good, so she gets one of the 2 to go. 23-18. Roncalli by 4. Shot clock off here with 31 seconds left to play in the half. Jalissa Max will bring it across the timeline. We'll give it left to Persephone Eastman. She'll get it free throw line, turning, looking Rondell down low. We'll get it to Jackson. Now back out high post with it is Shepard. Her shot up and short, no good. Rebound taken in the lane by Vogel, and she's going to be fouled. Colley's had the better of it after struggling the first couple minutes. And the Vogel, and the second one is up and good. So again, she gets one of the two. 24-18, a 6-point lead. And Tiospa Zina will bring it the other way. Jalissa Max will get it across the timeline, gives it off to Persephone Eastman. 6 seconds to go, 5 down low. Haley Shepard on the block will turn, puts it up, missed it long, no good. Rebound knocked away by Grace. Starting here tonight for Tiospa Zina in the second half. Roncalli with Ewart, Stryer, Klein, Imberry, and Vogel. With the basketball, Jalissa Max will drive down to the left block for Tiospa Zina. Will back it out top to Fidelity Eastman. She'll let fly from 3. Shot in and out, no good. Rebound by Vogel. She'll get it to Jamie Ewart. TZ will back out of pressure, and Ewart will bring it up the floor uncontested. Pass will go to Klein near the free throw line, to Vogel at the top of the key. Now give it back right side underneath. Klein back cut, will put the shot up, no good. Followed by Vogel, won't go, but Jalissa Max is going to get her foul line. First free throw in and out, no good. 25-18. Here's a long pass up the floor intended for Fidelity East. We'll get it to Max on the block. Little turnaround hook up and good. Max had a little mismatch posting up Jamie Ewart and put it up and over her with a hook shot. Tough to defend. 25-20. Ewart back the other way. Now Tiospa Zina in a 2-3 zone to start the second half. Here's Klein inside. She'll get it middle of the lane and she'll put a shot up and good off the glass. Klein, a field goal in each quarter, has 6 now in the ball game. A minute gone, third quarter, 27-20 Cavs. Jalissa Max left side will bring a free throw line. Now tries to dump it off to Robertson. Bounces it off her foot. Klein picks up the loose ball, and the Cavaliers will get their first turnover of the second half. Ewart across the timeline will give it left to Stryer, now into the left corner for Klein. Cavs work the perimeter of the zone. Ewart left side gives it off to Imberry. Good look for 3, but that one long and airballed. Shot no good. Rebound backside by Mona Jackson. She'll get it in the hands of Max. Long pass up the floor to Eastman on the left wing. Eastman goes middle of the lane to Robertson. The turnaround up and over Vogel. Shot won't go. And the hit. And she'll get it in the right corner for Jalissa Max. Max standing on the 3-point line will back the dribble off now, brings it to the free throw line now, backs it off on the perimeter. Here's a long pass intended for Jackson. Klein read it perfectly, steps in front of it and picks it off. They'll put it in the hands of Grace Imberry, who gets it across the timeline. Imberry goes left for Ewart. Now back to Imberry, top of the key. Left side Ewart. Good look for 3, but she'll pass it up, gets it high post to Klein inside. Instead, they'll work it back off to Stryer from 3. Her shot long won't go. Rebound taken by Max. And Tiospa Zina the other way. Max will drive it left, puts the shot up. Too hard off the glass, won't go. Rebound lost by the Cavaliers. Point to the ball game to start the third quarter. And the front end of 2 is up and in.
Listen, when I'm with a climate another now, man, I just pretend I agree with you.
And the free throw on the way is up and long, no good. Jamie Ewart the rebound.
They're getting cornered.
Triple teamed over on the far side, and the ball knocked away by Fidelity Eastman to Ewart. And Tiospa Zina again content to drop back into that 2-3 zone defense.
You're right. I didn't see it for a while, but
the Cavaliers get it to Imberry. She tried to work it middle of the lane for Klein. Ball stolen away. Fidelity Eastman will take it the length of 4. Got into some traffic. Cavaliers defend it well, and Eastman misses the shot from point-blank range. Cavs back the other way now. Ewart will give it right side to Stryer. And Roncalli working the perimeter around left side. Imberry will let fly from 3. That shot no good. Rebound lost out of bounds off the hands of
big donator. He owed him that vote.
No, they signaled Roncalli basketball, and Jalissa Max refuses to believe the official. Imberry will inbound near the left corner, and will work it out top to Ewart. Ewart brings it along the perimeter, now goes left. They try to screen it for Stryer. She'll instead pass it out. Now they'll work it underneath. Vogel will give it up to Klein. Vogel ended up on the deck, saving the ball, then hands it off to Klein, who was right behind her and wide open, and Haley Klein puts it off the glass up and in. Jalissa Max will bring it across the timeline, and we'll give it right side, and a travel is going to be called on Fidelis to the night. Ewart will bring it across the timeline. TZ stays in that 2-3 zone defense. Ewart on the left side goes to Imberry. Cross-court pass out top to Stryer. Now left side to Ewart. She'll drive. Dishes left side. Imberry from 3. Let's fly. And nothing but net there. Third time's a charm. Imberry tried a couple earlier. Couldn't connect. But that time, Grace Imberry, 3 from the corner is up and perfect. 32-21. And now the pass inside for Haley Shepard is off her hands, and the loose ball picked up by Roncalli. Here is Imberry driving the length of the floor, puts up a shot underneath, can't get it, and Fidelity Eastman the rebound on the backside. Eastman will bring it across the timeline, and we'll give it left to Mona Jackson. Jackson to Fidelity Eastman between the circles. She'll bring it left, penetrates, dumps it off now to Shepard. Shepard uses upper dribble, kicks it back on the wing to Max over on the right side of the floor. Max with the dribble will look to dish. Now we'll back it up. Shot clock under 10. Max gives it off to Fidelity Eastman. Middle of the lane, Shepard. She'll put up a hook shot. Tough shot won't go. Rebound by Mona Jackson, and Haley Klein knocks it away from her. And we'll pick up the loose basketball. Back the other way come Roncalli, and the ball taken away from Imberry. Haley Shepard comes up with the steal to dish it off to Shepard. Ball taken away by the Cavs. Ewart in traffic will bring it the other way. Has it knocked away from behind, and it will go out of bounds. Lorenz will try to cut along. They'll try to feed it into Combe. Ball knocked away by Shepard in play to Grace Imberry. She'll drive and dishes it off to Lorenz on the right wing. Lorenz will drive and leaves it back off. Here's Imberry. She'll let fly from 3, in and out, no good. Whipped the rebound, and she is going to be fouled. And a couple subs getting ready to come back in. First shot on the way for Leah Whipped is good. First, and the second one on the way is good. 34-21, biggest lead of the night for Roncalli at 13 points. And Tiospa Zina taking their time getting the ball in play. Jalissa Max will pick it up and will dribble to the right wing. Keeps it alive on the perimeter. Cross-court pass goes up high for Haley Shepard at the free throw line. She'll dribble down, puts it high, off the glass, and good. Shepard a little drive of her own and knocks in the 8-footer from out front. 34-23 as Roncalli brings the ball back the other way. Jamie Ewart with it. We'll give it right side to Whip. Underneath is Calm on the block. Turns, put up a shot. Hoped to get a whistle. Did not. Loose ball knocked around inside. Tiospa Zina will come up with it. They'll feed it down the floor to Fidelity Eastman. Her shot is up and short, no good. A couple Roncalli players there to defend it. And then on the missed shot, Cassie Combe comes up with the rebound and will give it back off to Jamie Ewart. 2:10 to play in the third quarter. Cavs an 11-point lead and the ball. Right side is Ewart. She'll get it out front to Klein. Now left side, here's Kennedy Lorenz from 15. Shot short, no good. Rebound knocked around, battled for inside, and a jump ball called. Arrow favors around 2-3 zone pretty much the entire third quarter. Stick with it here. Inbound pass will come to Klein. She kicks it a little bit. Will get the ball back. Gives it to Ewart. Now they try to force it into Kennedy Lorenz. Ball knocked away. And the loose ball picked up by Haley Shepard for the Wambity. TZ back the other way. Max with it at the top of the key. She'll let fly from 3. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound run down by Whip. She'll get it to Kennedy Lorenz, and Lorenz is going to travel with it. She got it in some traffic. The third turnover of the third quarter here for the Cavs. They've had 2 here in the final, or in the last 20 seconds or so. Max with it will feed it down low. Shepard on the low block. Good look, but can't get it to go. Rebound is lost. Max will give it right side to Persephone Eastman. She'll launch it from 3. Shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound followed back up and missed by Luda Christensen. And then the third, she can hit both ends of the free throws. First of 2 is up and off the back rim, no good. Of the free throws. Robertson trying to hit double figures as well if she can get this one in, and she does not. It won't go. And a lane violation. Cavs have slowly built the lead up, as many as 13 here in this third quarter. Right now at 11. Ewart across the timeline will give it left side to Stryer. Thought about the 3. Now she'll put up a runner from the free throw line. Doesn't get it to go. Loose ball is saved by Vogel. They'll find Ewart trailing on the play, and Ewart puts up a little 12-footer in the lane and knocks it down good. Wasn't exactly as designed, but the Cavaliers come away with 2 anyway. 36-23 Roncalli. Left side, Jalissa Max will drive, puts up the 10-footer again, halfway down and pops out. Just having a tough night getting anything to fall. Roncalli with the loose rebound will bring it the other way. Left side is Whip. She'll look at it from 15. Now finds Vogel inside. They'll kick it out top. Here's Ewart from 3, shot long, no good. Vogel with the rebound will keep it alive. Jamie now will drive, has the ball knocked away, gets it back, and the Cavs will put it in the hands of Stryer. Roncalli will back it off now. 20 seconds to go. The shot clock is off, so Roncalli will hold for 1. Down to 15, and Ewart just dribbling out front, letting clock run down. Ewart with the basketball under 10 will give it off to Whip. To 7. Left side to Cassie Coleman, the corner. Out it comes. Left side, they'll get it to Stryer. She'll put the shot up and is fouled as she goes up for the shot. She had stepped up. Faked this 13-point lead. First one up and no good. And
20 years?
Quarter break, and the second one is up, and that one in and out and back in again. So Stryer gets 2 of 13 shooting in the third period, just 1 of 4 from the foul line. 3 make that 5 points total. They were 2 of 13. At any rate, Roncalli now their biggest lead of the night, 37-23. As we start out the fourth quarter, here is a drive all the way through underneath the baseline. Jalissa Max comes through with a reverse layup, puts it up and good. And so Tiospa Zina now back to the full court pressure to start out this fourth quarter. And they were in some foul trouble. Derek Larson will take a timeout. His girls earn it here. Full court man-on-man by the looks of it. Jamie Ewart will get the inbound pass guarded by Fidelity Eastman with the 4 fouls. Ewart will give it right side to Grace Imberry on the wing. Uses up the dribble. Gets it now to Klein. Back it comes left side to Ewart. Out front, Stryer with it. Will try to get it back over to Klein. She'll save it back. TZ really come out and putting a lot of pressure on the ball here. Stryer with the ball on the wing. Tries to get it over to Imberry. Ball knocked away by Mona Jackson. She'll run it down and will take it in and lay it up and good. So Tiospa Zina stays with the sticky pressure and will get 2 points out of it to cut the lead to 10. 37-27, a minute gone, fourth quarter. Ewart will get the ball up the floor to Haley Klein, brings it across the timeline. Ball knocked away by Jackson. It'll go out of bounds, and she'll give it left to Stryer. Pushed out well beyond the three-point line, back to Klein between the circles. Roncalli working the perimeter. Shot clock down to 12. Ewart will penetrate the lane and loses the ball, and it's picked up by Fidelity Eastman. And so now TZ a chance to cut it down to a single-digit game. Eastman fakes a 3 top of the key. Now we'll give it right side to Jalissa Max. Max goes into the corner for Jackson. Down low, they'll lead Robertson to the basket. Shot up no good. Rebound tap by Imberry and picked up by Megan Stryer. Stryer will get the ball into Ewart's hands. And TZ now will back off. They'll stay man-on-man defensively. We'll match up at midcourt. Here's Stryer driving, dishing left side. Here's a 3 on the way. Shot way long by Klein, no good. And the rebound taken away by Mona Jackson underneath. They'll put it in the hands of Max. And the Wambady bring it back the other way. Right side with it. They'll lob it up high for Robertson. Shot no good in the lane, but she's going to be fouled. Bethany Robertson trying to keep TZ on a little bit of a run here, getting it down to single digits as they try to chip away. Free throw on the way. More to go for Bethany Robertson. And the free throw on the way is up and good. So Robertson becomes the first Wambady player to hit double figures tonight. TZ now will go to full court trapping pressure, a 2-2-1 in the backcourt. Jamie Ewart will back off with the dribble, and here's a hand check foul whistled against Jalissa Max. A 9-point Roncalli lead. Leah Whip will put the ball in play, and will get it in the backcourt to Ewart. Pressured one-on-one by Fidelity Eastman. Ewart will get it across the line to Klein with the pass. Now to Whip between the circles. We'll wing it back right side for Ewart. Ewart tries to penetrate the lane. Nothing there. Goes outside to Whip. She'll go to the basket. Shot is up and left short. No good. But she might have got grabbed onto a team foul. Max will pick up the basketball and will get it right side. Eastman, good look for 3 on the way. That one way off the mark long. Fidelity Eastman has yet to hit a field goal tonight. Roncalli with the rebound. rebound. Ewert will bring it across the timeline with 5:10 to play. Roncalli, a 9-point lead, hasn't scored here yet in the fourth quarter. Ewert will go left side to Klein in the quarter, and a foul is going to be called, an illegal screen. Cavaliers will match up in man defense. Julissa Max, free throw line, will leave it back off to Eastman. She'll pull up a 10-footer in the lane. That's Fidelity Eastman. Shot long off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken away by Grace Imberry, who's back in. Imberry down, double teamed, will back it off to Klein. Now to Ewert, top of the key. Stryer thought about the three, will give it off to Imberry. She'll let fly from three, and that one's short, no good. But Ewert right there with the rebound will put up a foul. Their first points here in this fourth quarter. Ewert's first of two is off the back rim, no good. Game.
And my husband has cousins who work in the oil field.
And Jamie Ewert's shot is up and good. Ewert with 9 on the night. 38-28 Cavaliers, 4:35 to play. Julissa Max across the timeline will give it right to Persephone Eastman. She'll give it now to Luda Christensen on the three-point line. She'll lob it back out top to Max, who has to run it down near the center circle. Max will bring it back. Now she'll back up, launches a three from out front. Can't get it to go. Rebound battled for. Vogel couldn't grab it, but Grace Imberry does. And now back the other way. Imberry will hold up on the left wing. Mona Jackson putting pressure on her out front. 4 minutes to go. Now Imberry will get rid of it right side to Stryer. They get it to Ewert. Defender runs by her. Ewert will pull an 8-footer in the lane and left it long, no good. Rebound underneath by Max. And back comes TZ. Long pass up the floor to Fidelity Eastman. They'll get it off to Jackson. Three-pointer from the wing is up and no good. And the rebound will kick out long. It'll go out of bounds. Ewert will get the inbound pass against the 2-2-1 full-court trap. Ewert will get it up to Klein. Now the pass long, but Stryer will run it down, and they'll get it to Abby Vogel at the other end, left all alone underneath. The Cavaliers break the press with the pass and get an easy two for Vogel at the other end. 40-28. Cavaliers back by 12. With it is Luda Christensen, middle of the lane, and the ball swiped away by Grace Imberry. Imberry will take the ball up, and the shot no good, but a blocking foul is going to be called on Fidelity Eastman, and that will be her fifth.
I have a question for you.
Free throw for Grace Imberry is up and no. 23 as a team. Second free throw in and out for Imberry, no good. But Klein battles for the rebound and then throws it right back into the hands of Julissa Max. Back the other way. Max with it out top, lets the defense clear. May have been stripped as she lets fly from three. It goes out of bounds, they say. Mona Jackson will put it in play. Gets it in the corner for Persephone Eastman. Or no, check that. That's Max. She'll go to the basket. Little turnaround from 8 up and won't go. But the follow shot up and in for Bethany Robertson. Robertson, the leading scorer tonight for TZ with 12. 40-30, 2:49 to play in the ballgame. Imberry will leave the ball off to Jamie Ewert, and she'll weave her way through three players. Ewert now somehow maintains possession. Will get it to Klein. Now left side here is Imberry to the basket. Shot no good. Abby Vogel right there with a follow. Can't get it to go. Cavs have a good look underneath, but can't get a point out of it. And with 2.5 left to play, back comes Tiospa Zina. Julissa Max, top of the key, will lob it down low to Robertson, and a little high-low works again. Robertson puts it up and good. Robertson on another tear. She's got 14 here, had 9 in the second quarter, has 5 quick points in this fourth quarter. Abby Vogel now will get the basketball, gets it across to Stryer, and then a hard pass, which Haley Klein did a great job to maintain and hang on to. Klein will put the shot up and good. Stryer put a lot of mustard on for a little 3-foot pass, but Klein grabbed on and held on and comes away with it. And now a jump ball at the other end. Both teams will be shooting free throws on the next foul. Jamie Ewert will get the inbound pass, and we'll leave it back off to Imberry. Now the high pass up the floor to Stryer. She'll get it across the timeline, backs it off to Imberry. Nice press break by the Cavaliers. Roncalli will set up the offense now with 1:40 to go. Stryer, right of the key, will leave the ball off to Ewert at the center circle. Left side now to Imberry. He'll play catch. Shot clock down to 12 seconds. Cavaliers now need to attack the basket. Imberry goes to Ewart with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ewart dribbling around out front, will drive to the basket, puts up a little runner, and will just beat the shot clock buzzer. Ewart puts it up and in. And Roncalli milks the possession there, uses up all 35, and we'll get 2 out of it. 44-32 Cavs, 1:05 to play. Julissa Max on the right side will leave the ball off to Luda Christensen, and now Christensen will throw it away. TZ continues to battle, but the Cavaliers have a little breathing room here. Inbound pass to Ewart in the backcourt. She'll get it across the line to Grace Imberry, and again the Cavaliers will spread it out a bit here and try to take time off the clock. Tiospa Zina will have to come out and try and foul as Ewart and Imberry play catch along the top of the defense here near the timeline. Shot clock at 13 seconds to go. Ewart will give it off to Klein between the circles. Now back to Ewart. Left side, she'll get a screen. Will pull up a 10-footer. Shot no good. Stryer will crash through, saves the basketball, tries to get it out front, and throws it away. Shot from out front from Julissa Max. 3-ball no good. Battle for the rebound. Robertson and Vogel on the deck, and now Klein goes down and gets in the fray, and a jump ball is going to be called. The basket, and the lob pass will come up high to Luda Christensen. Along the three-point line, Max will dribble in, now feeds it underneath to Robertson. Shot from under the basket, no good. Klein with the rebound will get it off to Imberry, and that will be your ball game. Roncalli will improve to 6-4 and pick up their 3rd win in a